Well, hello there, and welcome back to War Thunder. I'm Corny Swiss, and today I'm driving around the T-34E in the simulator battle event. And I guess I'll start the video just because I'm thinking about it. This video isn't going to be a rant. I think the change that most irritated me the most was taking simulator battles from the tab, moving it to the events. I think that's definitely what irritated me the most. But all that to aside, I don't really want to talk about that in this video. But what's happening in this game is I'm moving up. I'm going to try and be kind of sneaky, because what I've been learning is that on some of these maps, it's very easy to be sneaky and show up in weird places that the enemy wouldn't expect. And I'm going to be doing that in my T-34. Now, the way I'm going there can be one of two outcomes. I can either get, well, three outcomes. I'll either run headlong into the enemy as they try and do the exact same thing. I don't think I will, because we're assaulting this cap. We have to defend the other one, so I would assume that the enemy are going to be sitting back and trying to defend, or just all attacking our zone. So I'm kind of expecting to get shot here, but I don't, so that's nice. The second outcome I'm expecting is that the enemy will be up in those trees but not see me, and I'll be able to just sneak around the side. I mean, it doesn't help when you run over trees. And the third outcome is I can just get bombed. And I think that's what I kind of miss about the... I said I didn't want to talk about it, but that's what I miss. That's one of the reasons why I don't like only having this event to play is... sometimes I'd rather not play with planes in the air. I think playing with planes in the air is cool, and I don't mind it, but sometimes I just don't want to. Because there are some very, very good pilots, and those pilots can land a 250-pound bomb directly on your engine deck. You know, it's almost like that bomb has to land on you to destroy you, and they can do it. But I've successfully made my way into the little corner here, and with minimal to no resistance. As far as I could tell, I was unspotted, and I didn't see anybody. Now, I was moving, so it is a little bit more difficult to determine who's who. But I wasn't spotted, as far as I can tell. No one shot at me. That's a good way to put it. So I'm moving up along this corner, and I'm going to start pushing around here and looking for guys coming out of their spawn, because there's a lot of guys who have been destroyed, but they likely have another spawn. So that'll be a good way to cut off their reinforcements so my buddy in B can finish capping. So we're going to poke our nose around here. Oh, enemy Panzer III, I believe that's a J. J1. That looks like it hurt. And he's ripped. Which is nice. Now, something that is a little bit annoying is a lot of times I use the combat messages to determine, hey, did I kill that guy or whatever. Well, the kill cam was sitting right over it, so I couldn't see it. But anyway, I'm going to continue pushing along. I want to be mindful of their spawn because, I mean, that's where they spawn. But I also want to move closer towards B to help defend it should he come under attack. But we're going to push around this corner here. There's a burned out tank there. I believe that's an AI-38T. So look around here, because there's got to be tanks coming from over there. And I'm very paranoid about where they are. I'm going to push over here because it's very likely that this Sherman sitting in the cap is going to start drawing fire. Because, I mean, he's advertising where he is. Oh, and there's a stub. I'm going to poke over this little ridge. Hopefully I'm not the first person he sees. And we start delivering fire. Oh, he's turned. Second shot doesn't knock him out, but does get his vertical drive, which is fairly important. And he fires, and the shell lands in front of me. Next shell knocks him out. And there's another stuff. Mounts his first shot off the angled side armor. That's something the E does really well, is that the extra side armor makes it exceptional at angling. And that was a little dumb. And I like how that message, attention, gun is damaged. No, it's actually broken. So I'm going to drop down into this ditch and start repairing. And I'm kind of relying on my teammates here to keep that guy away from me. Because here he comes. Bam! That was cool. And some friendly knocked him out, which is always nice. And something I think I wanted to, while I'm repairing, something I'm thinking about starting to do is accepting replays. Now, I'm going to make a video specifically about it in the next few days. But the idea would be I'm going to set up an email address that you can send the replay files to. And then, you know, I'll look at as many as I can and pick the ones I like the best for whatever reason. I don't really have any criteria. I think it'll be cool. Partly because, I mean, one of the reasons that's prompting me to do this is that some of y'all are really, really good players. A fair few of you are very good players, much better than me. And it might be cool to showcase, your games. You know, while you know, because I mean, every day I show, or whenever I post a video, which hasn't been every day recently, it's my gameplay, which might be a little dull. We might want to spice it up, do like a subscriber spotlight type thing. I feel like that could be pretty cool. So I'll announce the full system in the next couple days, but I wanted you to get stoked to the idea here. And in addition, over the next few days, I'm actually going to be driving up to see Phil for Easter. So Thursday to Sunday, I'm going to be away from my school. So I don't think videos should be affected because, I mean, I'll have every capability I have here at Phil's. But if I miss a video, just assume we just went out and we were totally tober and I couldn't make a video. So, yeah, a little bit of announcement, I guess, that I'm gonna set up a way to start accepting replays. Now, it's not gonna be perfect, and I'm probably gonna mess up a few times, but it's something I've been thinking about doing, and it's something that can, I think, spice up content on this channel, which would be cool. And speaking of content on this channel, I know over the past few weeks you started seeing more World of Warships. You're going to continue to see that, and I think if you project future videos, you're going to see War Thunder, World of Warships, maybe some World Tanks sprinkled in there, and I fully intend to be involved with Armored Warfare once the beta things kick off. I think Armored Warfare is going to be really, really fun. Not only because I guess it's not really a reason, but I'm interested to see how an American company does with a tank game. It's both Wargaming and Gaijin are Russian companies, or I mean, yeah, Russian companies. I'm interested, and they kind of have a monopoly on the tank game market, I feel like. I'm interested to see how Obsidian does. You know, American company taking kind of a new swing at sort of progression with the commander progression system. I think that could be really, really interesting. But that's again for a later video. What you should take away from this, start saving those replays. I'll make an announcement probably tomorrow or the next day on how to do it, because I still have to set up like the email and stuff. But that should be pretty cool. What's happened in this battle while I've been waffling on? We took the cap. The enemy are actually capping our first zone at the moment, but we're just going to cap them here and end the game. And it was a fun game. It was when I was playing this, I actually had, I think, 3 games that I might end up showing as individual replays this was just my favorite, so I decided to show it first. But yeah, what to expect in the future: armored warfare, war warships, war thunder, war tanks maybe, and yeah. Hopefully this replay thing doesn't go without a hitch. But I mean, don't expect the announcement. If the announcement's late, don't expect it. I mean, I'm sorry the video's been a little later in the day, but partly because I've just been super busy with other stuff. Like I got like 3 tests this week. It's dumb. But anyway, thanks for watching. I've been Corny Swiss. I'll see you next time.